Hey gamers, what's up? It is Dom here back once again. We're talking Total Extreme Wrestling 9. I've gone and simmed 10 years into the future from 2024 to 2034. Let's see how much the pro wrestling world has changed. We had a lot of crazy stuff happening last time, from Punk going in the Hall of Fame to Randy Orton passing away. So very curious to see what's going to happen within the next 10 years. Looks like Kyle Fletcher following in the steps of Will Ospreay becoming Male Wrestler of the Year. Okay. AEW's on the rise here. Von Wagner and Trick Williams, Matrick and Bloom as the tag team. Okay. Match of the year was Kyle Fletcher and Darby Allin taking on Matrick Belton and Hammerstone. I'm guessing Alexander Hammerstone. I don't know Matrick Belton. So, and it looks like the young wrestlers are going to be like user generated. Ricky Starks is a veteran now at this point, and so is Bianca Belair. It's kind of interesting to think about like in this time period right now, but in 10 years they would be veterans. So yeah, Eddie Kingston was a play-by-play commentator of the year. That's kind of crazy about Mr. Anderson, uh, another commentator of the year. Aubrey gets it again, and then we got some fights going on here. So now let's get to the sad stuff. Who has passed away? Malin might be having some opinions on that one right there. Let's see, Damien 666. I don't know, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. It's gonna be really sad because there's a lot of people who are just gonna be like old passing away. I don't think. Oh, like Kazarian, he was kind of like on the younger side. Caught me at the very end there with a quick sneeze. Rossi, no. Rick Steiner, Kevin Nash, Al Snow. So sad. John Laurinaitis, the curse of NXT head bookers. Wow. Yeah, I'm not Danny DeVito. I'm not seeing like anybody super young passing away that's like noticeable. Um, but man, yeah, that really stinks. All right, let's see who our cheaters are here. So Angelo Dawkins and Jakari Jackson, Donovan Dijakovic. Man, Willow, what are you doing? Also, it's interesting to see like who they cheated uh, with. So Jessica Carr and Riddick Moss. Okay. On to the divorces. Wended on a happy note, at least, when it comes to who was married. Oh my gosh, the little dude. Manito. I think that's how you say his name. Oh my gosh, I saw Rey Mysterio also got divorced. It's a interesting one there, at least. Let's go check out who got married. A whole bunch of people, probably. A whole bunch of also like newer people. Looks like Braun Breaker. Good for him. Yep, there's the Riddick Moss, you home wrecker. Andrew Everett. Good job, buddy. So Nick Jackson and Riho. Okay. All right. Scott McMahon. Are you one of the McMahon children? Or you probably just like a user generated one. Trevor Lee. Get it, my dude. Finding love. Jordan Devlin, finding love. Tony Storm in action and Andretti. Didn't really expect that one. Alex Taylor. Hopefully you become a star with marrying the Rock's daughter. So Ryan Pillman Jr. and Lash Legend. Okay, okay. Punishment Martinez and Lacey Lane. Gabagulak, Aja Smith and Vaughn Wagner. Forehead. Ace Austin, Io Shirai, Ela Dragunov. So I think we've covered all these down here because now we're in like 26 at this point. Anyway, so who's gone into the Hall of Immortals? Let's get rid of the keyword here. Mr. Kenneth Omega this time. Tanahashi, Roman Reigns, Naito. So only a couple new ones here. Let's see how they retired also, because I imagine these guys are, fully retired now. So let's go to match history and see what was Mr. Kenneth Omega's last match. Um, Actually, wait, I think I missed it. I think it was this one. Kenny Omega in the second Gear Crew defeated Alan Bassett, Gags, and so it was like a indie match, but his last match was teaming with Wheeler Yuta and Jameson against Mike Satana and the Fattest. So they retired him on a collision. Okay. Not how I thought Kenny Omega would go out, but you do you, man. It'd be funny if Tanahashi was still wrestling to this day. Now he didn't put over anybody. I guess Shota Umino teaming with him defeated Kiyomuro and Minoru Suzuki. I want to know if he's still going. So still strong. Roman Reigns, he is retired. Okay. I say Roman did get his flowers, and Austin Theory retired him. Bet you Theory's wishing he retired Cena at this point, but at least he retired Roman, so even better. And let's see what happened to Mr. Naito. Who retired Naito? He's off in Stardom, doing God's work, helping them as a road agent, probably. He defeated Shako at an indie show. Actually retired a while back. He faced Zack Sabre Jr. in a cage in New Japan. I couldn't even tell you the last cage match in New Japan. Like, that is a long ass time ago. So AEW finally got Hall of Famers. That's pretty cool. So he went to the AAA Hall of Fame, Regal in the WWE Hall of Fame. So Shinsuke going in a couple Hall of Fames here. Omega DDT Hall of Fame. Charlotte and Cody went into the WWE Hall of Fame. Kevin Steen made it in there, and the PWG Hall of Fame. It's interesting. Roman Reigns will make it into the Hall of Fame by this point here. So Rossi went into the Stardom Hall of Fame, I'm guessing right around the time he passed away. Kofi Kingston in the Hall of Fame here. I thought I saw there for a second EC3 back in the E. And they went to like some indie companies Hall of Fame, and he went to the NWA Hall of Fame. So Sami Zayn, also Hall of Famer. Yeah, just crazy to think about. A lot of people here could be, definitely on their way out. AEW Hall of Fame for John Moxley, I definitely well deserved. So kind of shocked at that Dolph Ziggler in the WWE Hall of Fame like this early. Chris Sabin gets his flowers in the TNA Hall of Fame. Big fan of that one. And then yeah, we're down here already with like Punk. We've already seen that. All right, let's go check out the other incidents, and this is where we see who's having the babies. So The Rock's daughter is gonna have a baby. Already had a baby. I'm gonna go through every single person here, but yeah, here is everyone that's had luck with the babies. Now, during this, I did upgrade the game to version 1.11. Adam did say that he added some more logic so more people could join the booking team, and also people with career goals. I did skim through this, and a couple of the new workers did have them. It wasn't like every single person had it, sadly, as I'd probably want, but I guess not everybody will have a career goal. Some people just be mindless drones at that point. In terms of the booking team, that was another thing that was tweaked upon to add to the logic. Sadly, only 2 additional people joined the booking team within the past 5 years. So let's check out the head bookers here. Let's see if there's anybody, really crazy standing out. Christopher Daniels becoming a head booker, and ooh, Chavo, Bully Ray. Have Michael Elgin, he made a comeback. Joined the pizza guy. Suplex site. What a name. Adam Pierce, Ethan Page. Wow, we got some very interesting things going on. Sparky Ballard. Dude, you better watch out. There's a big old curse going on with there's a big old curse going on there with the NXT bookers there. So let's see, new companies, or this is owners. So Tanahashi was removed to being have poor performance, and they gave it to Carbo Ito. Okay, she gave it up. All right, I don't know who you are. Billy Corgan, Uncle Billy retired and gave it to James Darnell. He gave it to CM Pulse. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what timeline I would be living in if I heard CM Pulse became the owner of the NWA. That is crazy. Here's all the new companies coming up here, and this is pretty interesting to look at. Like Ethan Page got a company, Gabe Sapolsky, Evil Uno got a company also. So Berto got a company. So pretty cool there to see like what all companies are popping up. Here's everybody that's like rising, falling in size. There's probably a whole lot going on here with this, so I won't go super in depth. But I think if I do, that'd be close. Let's see. All right, here's everything that is closed down. So like School of Morton, Bolanos Gym, the Funking Conservatory, BJW Dojo, and Hamaguchi Gym. You did get CMLL closing, so yeah, we are a couple companies down. Now, as we wrap up here, let's go see, as always, how the company is doing. WWE's still at the top here, still making the money. WWE's or AEW's had big 81 million there. I feel like they had more money, but TNA is still here, third place. Ganbar Pro Wrestling has risen up here, and that is a sister promotion to DDT. So good for them. New Japan still up there on top. So a lot of these companies moved up. What's interesting is NXT and Ring of Honor actually haven't moved up in size. I feel like they would have by now. GCW, so like a bunch of these companies have not. Some have pretty much stayed here in the last 10 years. Kind of sad to see. In terms of companies on their way out, we are going to lose AAA also. So in terms of companies in Mexico going downhill, sadly. So WWE, let's go check out what's going on here. Konosuke getting the Mr. Money in the Bank. Isaiah Scott here also. We got Konosuke won the Rumble. Thank God. I know Roman got 7 Rumble wins. Like he was going back to back to back, and then he gave it to Omos, and then wanted another one just to mess with people. But thank God, Konosuke, Ela, Omos, they got some moments here. So Isaiah Swerve Scott here. That's why I was like, wait a minute. So he's back in the E, and he's got the Universal title. Good for him here. I wonder how old he is at this point now. 10 years later, 43. So he is a hell of a veteran here. Rhea Ripley still going strong. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Jake Tucker, good for him. Trey Miguel, Nash Carter. Okay, we got the Rascals. The tag team champs, Dante Rios and Miles Bourne. Okay, Leon Slater. JC Jane, Thea Hale, yes. Oh my goodness. And Braun Breaker, World Heavyweight Champion. You already know. You already know, dude. He's gonna be running like crazy in there. AEW Omos International Champ, Chris Statlander. Stark's still there, only TNT champion. Camille, hella prestige on the women's world title though. A Kid, or Axiom with the AEW championship. Okay. Interesting to see Darby held that thing. The Grizzled Young Vets, tag team champs. Adam Page, Metric Belton, and Cal Bloom. He looks familiar. Metric Belton does. I don't know. Jack Jameson, you're probably like a newer person, and they still haven't done the Owen Hart stuff. Over in TNA land, let's see what's going on here. I see Danhausen is a big star. August, uh, Ashley, and Liv Morgan, I believe. Let's see. Electrico. I have no idea what happened to TNA. Must have gone through like another rebranding, and they were like, we're just gonna take everyone who lost their job in Mexico. We'll just take you. We'll become the new Lucha Underground. Crazy. NXT is just all new people. So just new user generated people. Let's check out this company since you're high up here. So Buddy Matthews got a tag team belt. What's going on in New Japan? Ugh. G1, Gabriel Kidd won that. Shota won that. Tanahashi still he's like, I want to win the G1 one more time. So hey, the Mighty Don't Kneel. Good for them. Shota, openweight champion here. I got excited. Thought it was gonna be the IWG championship, but it's Sabarano Jr. Okay. And it goes through the rest of the like league championships here. Ring of Honor, you're still around 10 years later. Pure champion Mark Briscoe, Trish Adora, Lola Vice, Matt Riddle, world champ. They decided to do nothing with those 6-man titles, and Matt Sydal, Andy Brown with the tag team belts. GCW, let's take a look at them, see if anyone's kind of like done anything here. There we go. And finally, the NWA. Mansoir. James Darnell. Dude, I never thought I'd see the world where CM Pulse buys the NWA, gets ownership of it, gives himself the NWA 10 pounds of gold, and he's got like the H-Low International Tag Team belt. Like what is this timeline? what is this timeline? Pulse, you're not supposed to be wrestling. It's supposed to be lose my mind. I'm gonna forget his name in a second. It's Chris Danger. It's Chris Danger. That's what I was thinking of. Chris Danger, is he retired now at this point? That's a good question, I think, to bring up here. Chris Danger is not retired. He's in the E. Good for him, especially at 47. Good for him, my dude. How are your matches doing? I'm kind of curious on those. You haven't wrestled. Okay. You're doing some stuff here. Let's see. Have you won any belts? Any title history? No, you never won a belt. No achievements. You've done nothing. What are you doing, my man? What are you doing? Let's see how Punker retired. I can't remember. He's on commentary and he's not actually with anywheres. Interesting enough, 55-year-old Punk. I can't remember if he retired already. We already showed that. Apollo Crews. Yeah, we showed Apollo Crews retired him. So yeah, that is 10 years into the future here. Now, I'm not going to lie, the game absolutely chugged. Like, I like fell asleep and just let it run, and it wasn't done yet after another 5 years. Like, the first year was easy, and 5 years it was like, okay, you can fall asleep and it'll do 5 years, and now it's like, nope, I've let it run on a solid state. So I don't think I'll do like another like huge one like 50 years at this point, especially with how everyone might be tied off. But in 10 years might be interesting to see who's still around. That's noticeable. um but that's if y'all want it, of course. I do have a 50 years sim planned with PWS because I've had that like on the backlog. I've just never done the video on that one. So stay tuned, because I do have a 50-year one from like 1948 to 1998. So other than that, when it comes to TW content, tell me what you all want to see down below. I do have some streams planned. Hey, I got a new podcast talking wrestling, entertainment, comic books, video games, and all that coming out soon with my buddy Connor. So stay tuned for that one on the channel. And that's going to wrap it up here today. You guys know what to do if you like the video, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out.